Let's talk the fastest way to get more money for trading stocks or really just trading whatever you want. Futures, Forex, cryptocurrency, bonds, whatever. But a fast way to get more money to do so. And you know what? You don't even have to get up. Well, you might have to get up to get something from the printer. For you younger people out there, maybe you just got to look at the PDF file. I don't know. Do you even know what a printer is at this point? I don't know. I'm getting old. But pointer being, you don't even have to get up. But it is a way that's going to allow you to get money very fast for your trading, or I suppose whatever you really want in life. But in this situation, I'm going to apply it to trading. So a very fast strategy to grow your trading account without needing to really do anything other than press a few buttons, grab a highlighter or a pen, and then you're going to be good to go. And I've done videos like this in the past, and I talk about, hey, you can go get a job, which is 100% valid, 100% recommended. So if you actually go and get a job and then do in combination with this, the money will add up, boom, 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 even faster. But in this situation, let's say, no. I don't have any time for another job. I'm already working full bore. I don't have time for that. Well, that's fine. I want you to do this. So, and there's nothing fancy here. So I should also note that if you're saying like, is this going to change my life overnight? No, there's no such thing as get rich overnight. So I'm not saying anything like that. But if you're looking for a very practical, a very simple strategy to use that anybody can do, then this will be for you. And the first thing to do is this. So step one is you're just going to print. Or again, for you younger generation out there, just look at the PDF file, whatever. But you're going to print your credit card statement. Now, that could be your debit card. That could be however you spend money, however you're tracking spending money. If you're not tracking how you spend money, well, step one would be start tracking how you spend money. Because trading, assuming of course you want to be serious about it, is a business. And part of running a good business is, well, you got to be able to track stuff. You got to be able to track numbers. Even within a trade itself, you better be able to track numbers. So if you're just out there having no idea what you're actually spending money on, then that would be a problem. But this is also the key thing, because if you're not quite sure, just go to your credit card, your debit card. If you're using cash, try to find out all the receipts. But there's going to be some sort of paper trail out there, even if you weren't intentionally doing it. And like I said, the quickest example of that would just be a credit card statement. Print out the credit card statement. It'll show you exactly what you're spending money on. Or like I said, if you're writing checks, online banking is a thing of wonders now. So they have been tracking where your money has been going. And I want you to print that out. I want you to find access to it, whatever your main means of spending money is. For me, I like those points. So it would be a credit card statement. So I want you to print that out. The second thing you're going to do is I want you to get a highlighter. I say highlighter because to me, there's something more visual about it. I think it kind of hits a little home harder, but I suppose a pen or something could be fine. But I want you to get some sort of marker where you can document things. And step 3 here is I want you to just look down the list. Look down the list, boom, boom, boom. And with that highlighter, I want you to highlight needs. What on that list is a need? Okay, I paid the water bill. I'm a human, you're a human, we need water, right? So the water bill is a total need. Okay, some gas to fill up my car. You need to get to your job. That is a need. But that's also a tricky need because there's a subset there, right? If you're just driving all over the place for really no reason, or you're doing it for something else, and I'll get to that in a second, well, then you know what? That is a need to an extent, but you got to factor in those types of situations too. Same thing with, grocery bill. Yes, you do need food, but what kind of food are you actually getting? Is your grocery bill you just going out to lunch all the time, buying from fast food, buying from restaurants? I'm not sure that it would be. I'll tell you, that's not a need. You don't need to always be going out to lunch. You can pack your own lunch, for example. So yes, that's a need, but to what extent? So be very aware of those. But I want you to go down and right now just highlight all the needs, right? And we'll break down those other things later. But then I want you to do this, which is 4. And you need to ask yourself the question, okay, well, what's left over, right? So what did you not highlight that is not a need? And I want you to add up that amount. So 5, add up what is left over, right? That's supposed to be a plus sign. So what is left over, I want you to add that up. And what is that number? I think you'll be surprised. Assuming you're honest with number 3, I think you'll be surprised at how much money you spent that you really didn't need to. And as Benjamin Franklin Perfect said, a penny saved is a penny earned. Or in this situation, a penny saved, a penny that was actually left over or could have been left over, can be thrown right into your trading account. And then you can take that money and actually make more money, right? Which you understand that principle if you're into trading. And it's a very, very powerful thing. Penny saved is a penny earned. However, when you go through needs, and this is going to be, the next kind of step overall, just to kind of think about, if you go through and you're thinking, no, Netflix, I need that. So if you highlighted Netflix, that's okay. I'm not saying that you are wrong. What I am saying though is this, and I'm just going to tell you what my dad always told my sister and I growing up. Oh, I'm hungry. And then he would give us a bunch of choices. And he was, no. And then he would say, you know what? Then I don't think you're that hungry, which is true, right? It's a fantastic saying is, yeah, I want to be a trader. I want to be a trader. But no. I need my Netflix. No. I need to go out to lunch every day. No. I need all this stuff, which, let's be serious, it's not a necessity. You don't need that. And again, that's okay if you want to keep that in your life. But that tells me your desire to be a trader is not going to match. It's not on the same level as somebody else that's like, no, yeah, I really do. I really am hungry. Therefore, yeah, my dad's throwing broccoli at me. I'm going to eat that broccoli because no, I genuinely am hungry. Oh, a salad? Well, I'm actually hungry. I'm going to eat that salad, right? So, it's same thing as what are you really saying as a kid, right? Especially if you're a parent and you're like, I'm still hungry. And they keep saying no to everything. They want something bad for them, right? They're not actually hungry. Just like a lot of people, they don't actually want to be a trader. They like the idea of trading. They like the thought. They like the dream of all this stuff. Oh, this is what trading can give me. But when you actually hit them between the eyes with this and you say, hey, how about you stop spending money on a bunch of stuff that are not needs and you can use that leftover money, there's going to be a lot, like I said, and that's okay. I'm just saying that, sometimes people, I think, need to realize that, yeah, I'm not really doing as much as I think I could. You sit here and say how bad you want it, but then if you do this and there's very little money left over, or you got Netflix highlighted, going to McDonald's highlighted, your Starbucks cappuccino, frappuccino, bacciabino, whatever those things are called, highlighted. I would argue that I don't think you're doing as much as you could to get money in your trading account. But yeah, if you want a fast strategy to get more money without getting another job, do this. You will be surprised. Again, assuming you are brutally honest with yourself and don't start classifying things as needs. Or like I said, I'll go back to the gasoline example, right? Fuel. Yeah, there is going to be some of that is a need, but be brutally honest with yourself. Again, I'm not going to judge you. In fact, I will judge you in the way of I have respect for you, where if you're brutally honest with yourself and you say, yeah, $100 of that was a need because I got to get the job, but this, that I really need to drive to those places, that I really need to drive to Starbucks, drive to, all these other locations for something that wasn't even a need to begin with. Probably not. Again, that's just being brutally honest. And if you do that though, you will be amazed at how much money could potentially be left over every single month, which you can throw right into your trading account. So that is what I would advise doing. And maybe you've already done it. And if you have, please share that, how much money you've had left over, or better yet, if you do this, if you haven't done it yet, but now you do it, I'd love to hear how much money did you have left over? How much money were you spending on needs that weren't actually needs? And like I said, there's no shame. In fact, I commend you. I respect you for being so brutally honest and self-aware with yourself in this regard. So get out there, consider doing this. And like I said, I'll make one guarantee. If you're honest, you will be shocked at how much money is left over that you could then be put into your trading account and watching your trading account grow and grow and grow that much faster. So if you enjoyed the video, a couple of quick things here. If you want me to keep making videos like this, then hit that like button. Very time efficient way to communicate that to me. Also, questions, comments, suggestions, leave those down below for future videos. And then also check out the channel as a whole. Lots of good variety of videos, and hopefully like what you see enough to hit that subscribe button, as I would love to have you as a subscriber to the channel. But yeah, warm up the printer, get it printed, get that highlighter, and get to work. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.